This year's flu season is on track to be one of the worst in nearly a decade. The CDC says there have been at least 33 million cases, 430,000 hospitalizations, and
Wow.
19,000 deaths so far this season. Stark numbers. CBS News Chief Medical Correspondent Dr. Jon LaPook joins us now to talk more about this. Jon, good morning.
Good morning.
So, if I understand this correctly, flu deaths this season have surpassed COVID-related deaths for the first time.
Wow.
What does this surge mean in deaths and hospitalizations? What does it say about this particular strain of the flu?
This is a bad year, no doubt about it. But, you know, the big picture here is that people don't realize how many millions, tens of millions of people get the flu every year. And there's a lot of variation. Anywhere, according to the CDC, from 9 to 40 million people get the flu every year. So look at that variation. Anywhere from 6,000 to 50,000 people die every year. So depending upon the strain, depending upon what's going on, it can really vary. And this year is brutal.
It is brutal. My son favorite son Will came to visit over the weekend. I haven't seen him. We're in the same apartment, and he brought the flu, 102 fever. It was tested, all that stuff. It's very, very scary to me. So I'm FaceTiming from the other side of the apartment. He got the flu shot. He did all the right things, and he still got it.
Yeah, you know what the flu shot will do, though? Even if you get the flu, it decreases the chance that you're going to be severely ill, that you're going to be hospitalized or you're going to die. But, you know, it's not too late to get the flu shot, and we're still encouraging people to do that. The flu season can actually go until April or even May.
But the CDC, though, has stopped a promotional campaign telling people not to get the flu. What do you make of that?
Yeah, you know, this is the wild to mild campaign. You know, it starts off with a lion, and then it can go to like a kitten. And if you get the flu, you can decrease the severity. I'm going to say something maybe a little surprising here about it. I don't like, my instinct, my knee-jerk is to say I don't like hearing that. You know, it's sort of like given everything we're hearing and about, you know, are they really going to be, you know, promoting vaccines? Are they going to be in favor? Are they going to do subtle things to sort of pull back on vaccination? I want to hear what the explanation is. I want to hear from the CDC, is there a reason for this? And I reached out to the CDC last night, and again this morning, I've not heard back. Was it not an effective vaccine campaign? Is there something else that we hear about informed decision-making? They want there to be a discussion, and maybe, you know, between the doctor or the clinician and the patient, and they don't want to just say, this is what you should do. So, you know, I think my whole my philosophy going forward as we're having all this uncertainty is, I'm not Nostradamus. I can't predict the future here. I want to hear what they're saying, and then I want to engage, I want to react, and I want to get explanations. And I think we deserve that. We deserve to say, what is your thought process here?
Well, the difference between the flu, COVID, RSV, all that stuff. How do you know what you have?
You know what? It's tough to know what you have. You know, cold symptoms are from the neck up. The flu, COVID can be your whole body. We've probably all had it, right? You know, sick as a dog. Ultimately, there are tests, and there is a home test for flu now. And for COVID, they combine the two. So you can do that home test and see whether you have it. There's a reason to get it, because if you get medication within the first 48 hours, it can make it an easier course.
Okay, but you're still saying get your flu shot.
Get the flu shot.
Because this stuff is no joke. Thank you, Don. Thank you, Jon LaPook. Good to see you.